up, guys? Thank you for clicking on the video. We have got a full day ahead of us, so let's jump straight into it. But let's start by saying this. I think if you've been on this channel for any amount of time, you know I'm a little bit cheap. Frugal. Cheap. Okay. I don't like to spend more money on things than I have to, but I still like to have nice things, so it's kind of, a catch-22. So when I got an email from Movement Watches, I was pretty excited. I've seen these all over social media. They sent me out a few watches, and what I love about this is that you're getting a watch that looks to be, $400 or $500 watch for right around $100. And I'm the type of person, I don't need, a Rolex watch. I don't need whatever fancy brands are out there. I just want something that looks presentable. And the fact that this looks, like an expensive watch is pretty awesome. And I really do like this. This is actually my first leather watch, or my first leather band on a watch. And I think it looks really good, actually. So I just want to make you guys aware that these kinds of things are available to you. You do not have to go bankrupt to have nice things. And I really would recommend to you guys that you do look for things like this, because again, why spend more money for the exact same products? But that's just my opinion. Now, the cool thing about this brand is it was started by two guys in college that actually dropped out of school to start this brand that's solely an online-based business and are doing extremely well. I'm pretty sure they had a Kickstarter to get them started, and now they have all these men's and women's watches available. Now, they have all types of different watches on there if you guys want to check them out, but I have to say that I am thoroughly impressed with this guy right here. I think the scariest feeling in life is not being able to find your cell phone and then hearing the washing machine on and you're just thinking like, crap. But guess what? I found it. Do not worry, my friends. But anyway, the worst thing outside of the scariest thing is doing things that you hate. And the only thing worse than doing things that you hate are doing things that you hate when you're hungry, aka shopping. For me, I'm hungry now. I gotta eat. Okay, so we didn't make anything crazy here. We just got some egg beaters with some broccoli. I topped it with a little bit of ketchup. And a lot of people will ask me why I always add 10 grams of carbs every day in my MyFitnessPal log. And it's really just because I don't want to waste stuff like low sugar ketchup, salsa, mustard, stuff like that. So I always just add a buffer of 10 grams of carbs. We'll call it even. And then I have a bagel over here. So I'll eat this and then we'll get the day started. Before we go, I just wanted to describe what is a young professional. Because when I started working, I kept hearing that word thrown around. Oh, the young professionals usually live there. Or they usually go to this bar. Or young professionals typically do this on the weekend. And I'm like, well, what does that mean exactly? So if you're in that situation, I will break this down in very simple terms. A young professional is really just someone that's getting out of school recently, starting their first job, and with that, it's usually an entry-level job, which means you're not making that much money, but you still, you're with people that are balling, essentially, these people that have worked hard their entire lives, and you're seeing them with all this nice stuff, and you're like, what? I want that cool stuff too, but you can't afford the things they're doing yet. So a young professional is just someone, they're in the working world, and they can't really fall back on their college habits. You can't wear sweatpants and t-shirts every day, but you still are on a tight budget. So hopefully that clarifies, and I'll see you guys soon.
All dressed up and ready to go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go.
Okay, so tip number one to save you some dollar bills. If you have to buy like clothes or really anything, go to maybe a department store or a discount store, something that doesn't charge you full price, because it's the exact same stuff as the department stores, at least from what I found, and I have noticed very little difference. Maybe it's from last season, but who cares? Who even notices that kind of stuff? This is just the type of stuff that I'm like, okay, why would I go pay $20 there when I can pay $5 here? But hey, who am I to say? And let me start by saying, I am no a fashion expert whatsoever. I don't like to buy clothes, but sometimes you just have to do it, right? So that's why I'm here. So, where to next? Marco. Honestly, Joseph A. Bank is my jam. Not my jelly, my jam. Get it? Got it, count. There's two things I don't like. One, shirts with stupid sayings. And when the name of the brand is on the shirt, I don't know why, but just like mysterious when nobody knows. You know what? Spending money is exhausting. There are a few other places that I want to go, but it's just not going to happen. One of the few things that can put me in a bad mood is shopping. For some reason, I just don't enjoy it. The irony is that I love to buy things. I just don't like spending the time to actually do it. You know, I was gonna bring this beautiful Nutella donut home, but I don't think I can wait that long. This is unbelievable. I wish you guys could see the looks I'm getting from the guy in the van next to me. I think he's jealous. This is like a good reward to myself. Do a little bit of shopping, eat a donut. Hey, what's up, man? We're up to something. So, you know, I don't hate all shopping. I like this place. So, when it comes to food, there's a lot of different ways you can save money here. I would recommend you typically go with store brands because, again, I think it's the same. And think of it like this. Try to buy things that you're not gonna pay for the marketing, because the marketers are always out to get you. When is the last time you saw a commercial for like raspberries or lettuce or potatoes? See, that's the way you can save money, because they have to upcharge you for all that stuff. 30% link in description. You see this? This is marketing. And sometimes those marketers win. Marketing, marketing, marketing. So as you can see, a little bit of marketing, but really just the basics, essentials, micronutrient dense foods, and we out. So one of you rich homies keeps Snapchatting me this blue rock star, telling me that it's so much better than Monster. You could be marketing me. You probably are, but I figured I had to at least try it. I'll take your word for it. Dude, are you drunk? I mean, this is average at best. That is, ugh. I guarantee you that I will repeat myself many times about this, but the new NF CD is awesome. NF is probably top 5 of my favorite rappers, top 3. Well, we lost a rich homie today.
How long will it move it? I wish it would have been another. How long will it move it?
This is going to be very little about what I actually bought. The important thing here is how much money I was able to save, because no one's out there looking at me like, Travis is my fashion icon. I want to dress like that guy. I get it, but this can be applied any way you want. You can save money wherever you go. So, 1. Dress shirt, originally about $95. Now, that's some marketing in there because they always mark it up and then put it on sale. But still, even when they do that, it usually comes out to about $40 to $45. I ended up picking this up for $30. $100 shoes from Brooks Brothers, ended up getting these for $44. And $100 Calvin Klein dress pants, got these for $33. And one thing to keep in mind, if you're one of those people that are like, I'm sick and tired of having to budget and save my money and think about it all the time, well, that's going to be the case for the majority of us for the rest of our lives. And one thing to remember is even when you start to make more and more money, you just spend more and more money. So it's the same cycle over and over. Over the years, yeah, I might have a few more dollars in my pocket, but I just spend more when that happens. So yeah, I need to record a recipe video for these protein waffles. So what most people would do is change the clothes so it doesn't look like they recorded all of this in the same day, or doesn't look like they wear the same shirt every day at least. I ain't about that life. I want to start by saying that I completely jacked this recipe. And we're finally back to the food. I'm just gonna start out with a salad here. Nothing exciting at all. Lettuce, mushrooms, dressing, cheese. And ever since I ate that donut at like 3:30, I have not felt I mean, I haven't felt bad. I've just felt kind of like, ugh, like sluggish. I think that's why I typically eat junk food at night, because I'll eat it and then I'll go to bed, and I don't know how I feel when I'm asleep. I feel good, obviously. So tomorrow morning is a very big workout for me. So what I'm typically do and what I'm going to do tonight is I backload all my food and use that as kind of like my pre-workout meal since I go to the gym so early. So once I finish this, we'll be doing a lot more cooking. So we're just gonna do 500 grams of sweet potato with some coconut oil and some crab cakes. Not even gonna start to tell you how good these crab cakes are because I feel like I do that in every single video. But just in case you're new, these crab cakes are amazing. We are gonna do a protein waffle here, and do not worry, I recorded the video. I just have to edit it. It will be up very soon. Just be patient. And to cap it all off, one of my favorite food combinations of all time, peanut butter bagel, and that might do it. So actually, I forgot that I bought ice cream, so I had to at least try it out. And I also forgot how good this cinnamon bun fun is. I haven't had this stuff in a while, but it never disappoints. And on that note, we are going to bed. I know this video was kind of different all over the place. Definitely not my typical full day of eating video, but I try to bring in different aspects to the channel so you guys don't get as bored. And I really hope that you guys got some good tips out of the money saving segments. You know, I'm trying to provide value to you in any way that I can. Now, if you guys do want to save a little bit more money, you can use the discount code below and save 15% on movement watches. Now, keep in mind, these watches are already like $100, so not bad at all. So to save 15% on that, that's pretty decent. And I really do like these watches. I'm really happy that I was able to link up with this company because it's something that I would buy for myself. And I have seen them on social media and even thought like, oh, that would be a good investment. But if you don't want to, then obviously do not feel obligated at all. But I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. And if you did, one more thing. Is anyone still watching? Probably not. But I bet you that yesterday was my powerlifting meet, which means, in your time. In my time, tomorrow I have a big workout, and then I'll deload, and then I'll go to the meet the next week. But YouTube, my time, completely different. So, yeah, just throwing that out there. Anyway, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch. You guys could have been doing anything. You really could have. But you chose to spend a few minutes with me. That's pretty awesome. Please give this video a like if you enjoyed it. That really would help me out a lot, and I look forward to talking to you guys next time.